Hey guys, quickly, this is Sohum in the future. I found it so funny that of the two videos that we reacted to today, I had to block the voice and not DAngelo's version. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the reaction. Why, hello there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'll be doing a double reaction to two different versions of the same song. We're going to be checking out Untitled, How Does It Feel? First by DAngelo and then by Usher as well as Adam Levine performing it on The Voice. Disclaimer up front, I've actually never heard of DAngelo before. I do know Usher and I do know Adam Levine, but DAngelo is somebody I just haven't heard of. So I'm excited to hear what he's all about for the first time and just excited to compare these versions of songs. I've always found it really fun to hear an original and then get to hear it reimagined by another artist. It really creates a new kind of musical signature in my mind. Before jumping into this, let's thank Frank the Wholesome for making this donation request. And Frank dedicates this one to the ladies. Some men just know. I don't know what you're getting at. I'm assuming we'll find out. So let's do it. Let's jump in. Oh my gosh. Immediately so smooth and sensual. This is like 50 beats per minute. It's so slow. Is this like AI? He looks perfectly polished in this video. "16 years ago." Oh my god, do you hear that bass? That is... This is baby making music. Oh my gosh, can I show this on YouTube? See, I have abs. I don't have abs this cut apparently, because this V-taper is so well defined. It's like he's made from Lego. Oh, his falsetto is nice. Oh, what a voicing. Oh, this just took over my brain. Oh my god, I can't look. Get this man a towel. I'm just joking. Bro, this guy's ripped. You know, all joking aside, like, hearing the way that these vocals are mixed and layered, this definitely just deserves a more in-depth analysis. So I'm just going to go back, like, drag it back a minute, and I want to hear all of the ways the voicings are kind of coming together and what roles they're playing, because it feels like DAngelo on the lead vocals, he's kind of like bobbing in and out of the musical waves produced from all of the other vocals. Imagine, like, if you have like 100 singers, they're producing an ocean of sound, and because he has a very particular voice and maybe he's turned up even more in the mix and he's got more attack, more gain, we can hear him when he bobs up and then dives down. But we'll always be able to tell where he's at. But let's listen back. Yeah, I'm always able to pick his voice out of it. I'm gonna shield my eyes. It's so intimate for me. This isn't the orange YouTube. But bro is ripped. Respect. Yeah, the way those voices just like asynchronous dolphins. God, the bass. Who mixed this? Genius. Oh my god, dude. What is, what is he looking down at, right? That's like the operative. We know what he's looking down at. And then the screams. Oh, that was an abrupt way to end it. At the end you hear the screams, you hear the electric guitar, it's all reaching this climax and just bottoms out. I guess such is life. Sorry for my over discomfort. Oftentimes I'll laugh sometimes when I'm like, dude, this visual is so much for me right now. I think if I recall correctly, early on in the video when I did see like the V-taper area, I think there was a shot of like him wearing pants, and then yeah, I think you can kind of even see it here a little bit. Apologies if it's not too clear, but there's like, yeah, he's wearing something, and then by the time we get to the end, they are gone. So I don't know how like this is such a vulnerable performance to give just in general for a song that is, already talking about something very vulnerable, which is sex and intimacy and love. To film that in that way, and he's doing so with a lot of confidence, and he's got a great body to show it. Very impressed. And I think if I'm going to take the step back and just talk about the music itself, which tends to be what I do on this channel, but we touch on all topics here. Love the way those voices are just coming in and out. It's like I said, like asynchronous dolphins. There's like an ocean of voice. They come in waves, they subside, and then DAngelo kind of like a dolphin shoots his way up through and then dives back down and starts screaming towards the latter half of this song, really adding that intensity, building up the moment. This song absolutely should go in my baby making playlist. And now it makes sense why an artist like Adam Levine, an artist like Usher would cover this song. So let's Let's have a listen. See what we're dealing with now. Oh, it's gonna be Adam on the guitar. You know, it actually makes so much sense.
Girl, it's all on you.
Yeah.
Have it your way. If you want, you can decide. And if you have me, I can provide.
Oh, Usher's voice, man.
Everything that you desire.
I've always liked Usher's voice.
Said if you get a feeling.
Because it's so, like, thin and breathy when he wants it to be, when he ascends into those higher notes, into that, like, mix area of his register. But then he can also, as he did, really sit in that beautiful, like, baritone kind of range and feel like he's producing a very full sound. Usher's got it all in terms of voice.
Said if you get a feeling.
And agility, melody, feel. I could list it on and on.
Won't you come closer to me, baby? You already got me. I'm right where you want me, baby. I just wanna be your man.
Bro, I love Usher's voice.
How does it feel? Said I wanna know how it feels. How does it feel? How does it feel? I won't stop, won't stop. Said I won't. Let's sit a little game. You and me play. And I'm feeling right on. If you feel the same way,
I like the
baby,
added guitars in the back.
I get so excited when I'm around you.
Choice. Dude, Usher's
Tell me how it
agility.
feels, yeah. How does it feel? Said I wanna know how does it feel, yeah. How does it feel? Oh, baby, does it feel?
Oh.
A long time coming. Said it's been on my mind, yeah. Baby, close the door. Girl, I got a thing I wanna show you. Please you open up. 'Cause I wanna tear the walls down with you.
Dude, I think I gotta, like, hand this one to Usher over DAngelo. This is just, like, my initial, like, at first blush, what I'm feeling. But I love the ease with which he just glides over these notes. And right now he's not, like, going for a lot of screams, but when he did, it felt so bright and supported. And then again, I just hear him do these little agility runs with the softness in that mix area. And it just, to me, it is so impressive. And granted, these, like, songs are arranged slightly differently, especially if you can hear the way that the backing vocals fit into this voice performance compared to DAngelo's. So it's not an exact one-to-one comparison. But in terms of just voice, if I'm going to make that comparison, I give it to Usher. So far, in terms of arranging, though, I would give it to the DAngelo.
I wanna tear the walls down with you.
Wow. They're competing for the highs. Let's pause it there. I mean, that is an awesome performance of that song. Untitled. How does it feel? How does it feel? Let me ask myself the question. The music video for the official DAngelo version definitely had me feeling some kind of way, a bit uncomfortable, just because like that's not what I'm into. I can appreciate the work he's put into his body. I'm not his target demographic, I think. But on the music front, loved that arrangement from DAngelo, and I love his performance too. And I think his voice has just a little bit more, like, I guess, I wish I had like the word for it. I guess maybe, oh God, it's less elastic. I feel like it's more just, and I think rigid would imply something negative. It's just like a very powerful voice that he's able to kind of thin out, but even when he brings it up high, it carries with it a lot of that heaviness. So it's just a different timbre of voice, and Usher can find his way into the really bright areas. Adam Levine, this is just my opinion, I've never really super enjoyed his vocals, so I'm not going to make that comparison. I'll compare DAngelo and Usher here. Yeah. Usher just killed it on vocals, but I think because it is a bit of a live performance on the voice, it did suffer a little bit because of the quality. The crowd screaming doesn't help hear the underlying backing vocals, but also when you hear the crowd screaming, it adds that much more character to the performance. So, you know, all that to say, it's not a fair apples to apples comparison, but where I land on this thing, I think Usher has, at least for me, the better voice. DAngelo and his team have the better song compared to what was performed there on The Voice. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did and would like to make a request yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. That's the best way to support my channel. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.